days of the week. I'm going to miss you too. Woo!
The show is starting. So look and listen.
As toes tap and sequins glisten.
15 embarked with 7 left.
Time will tell, we shall progress.
So get on stage with lights enchanting.
Grab your partner.
Let's get dancing. Salsas definitely have to have that booty shake, and we got it in there.
Lauren shakes it for the both of us, and she does me proud.
Samba, it's full on, but good thing Ashley's not tired at all.
Not even a little bit.
She didn't even break the sweat.
So what's your pasto face now? Like,
What'd you say?
subtly vexed.
You scared?
Please welcome all the couples to the floor for the Lindy Hop-a-thon.
Today we're rehearsing the Lindy Hop-a-thon. We've actually never ever danced all together doing separate things. So let's see how it goes.
And it went all right. I didn't pass out or throw up. It was so far so good because it's very physically intense.
I'm loving the Lindy Hop.
She loves it.
We don't have to worry about straight lines, la ba 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 ba.
If you come into my little area...
No, I'm going straight up here. Big kick in the face. You know what I mean?
Really? It's going to be a big mistake. No.
He doesn't know what guys, we're not competitive at all.
Doing 2 dances in a week, it's insane. But somehow, Kav's getting through it. It's either that you go home, and I don't want to go home, so, yeah.
Well, it's Saturday, which means it's glam time. It's time to get in costume. Woohoo! It's showtime.
We're going romantic, slightly Rapunzel. I've got all the hair on today.
Sometimes people are too good looking to be confined to a small space. These two are too good looking.
5 minutes to showtime.
Excellent drunk! Oi, oi, oi!
Best thing with this outfit is every single person who walks past goes, oi, oi! Hello, sailor!
Come on, my shoes! Put down my shoes!
Put your shoes on, OT!
Enjoy the show!
Live from the BBC, this is Strictly Come Dancing.
Wow,
that is fantastic.
OK, Faye and Giovanni achieved their highest score of the night, in fact. A personal best for them too, with their waltz. Shirley loved the natural spin turns. Tell me more.
It wasn't just the natural spin turns that were lovely. I mean, a waltz is a beautiful slow dance with elegant rise and fall. Here she goes. She's got a beautiful spin turn there. She does a fall away. Oh. Look at this, fall away, double reverse spin, chassé to the right, I think a bit of a tumble turn, throwaway over sway. She holds her position, she's got beautiful rise and fall, beautiful footwork. I know that she'd been working really hard on a heel lead. Then she goes into a series of pivots. Now, it's okay to do 2 or 3 pivots, but she just keeps going. I mean, they flash around that floor. It's really difficult to do a whole series of pivots. I'm going to show you why.
Okay.
It's demo time.
Oh, thank goodness for that. Demo time.
Okay.
Oh, I'm standing up.
So, no, I want you up.
Oh, you do? You need me? I'm excited.
We're going to dance. I know it's a bit difficult because I'm going to dance the man and I'm shorter than you, but that's okay.
But anyway, okay.
So what you want to do is you want right thigh to right thigh. You've got to maintain your posture, and so you're going to have right thigh to right thigh.
Okay.
Okay. Now, what we're going to do, step back, that's it, and we're going to pivot. Now, look at that.
Guys, yes,
look at that.
Look at that.
Check that out.
And you've got to keep that smooth as well.
You have to. Now, if you maintain that right thigh to right thigh, you can keep going. But most people, let's do that again. Let's open up there. There you go. Take a step back. Now, if you come out of that right thigh, do you see that? You get all wobbly.
Oh,
and
no,
start to fall over.
And then it's a disaster.
Disaster.
I enjoyed that a lot more than you think. Moving down to the bottom of the leaderboard, Lauren and AJ. AJ was so keen to show off her so good. Faye and Giovanni. Oh, it's your favourite this time. Lonely Goat Herd from The Sound of Music. You love The Sound of Music.
Well, you know, I used to sing the nun's chorus. Right? She climbs a tree, she scrapes her knee, her dress has got a tear. She waltzes on the way to mass and whistles on the stair. And underneath her wimple, she wears colours. Okay, that's enough. That's enough.
Every year! We never tire of it.
That is
Come on,
that is my party
good.
piece. That is my party piece at a dinner party. I put a napkin on my head and on the way.
You can imagine, people. We've all been there.
Okay, so the fabulous concept. They're going to be sort of like, they're going to be puppets on a string.
Yeah.
And all I can say is, Faye's Tozer's turned out. Yay! Oh! Did you get it?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's got it, yeah? A slight ripple
It's not a
from
very
the
good
audience
joke if you have to explain it.
Okay, Lauren and AJ have an American smooth show. I'm in love with a wonderful guy from South Pacific. What can you tell us?
Yes, well, lovely rotate.
The Charleston is a great style of dance because it's quite jumpy around.
It's going really right. After 11 weeks of working with Faye, we understand how to speak each other, and sometimes it's just better to make noise than talk properly. Boom, ba-da-ba-ram, pam, pam.
Sounds, whistles.
Ooh. Yeah, no. Ooh.
In my head,
Yes?
Yeah. I still have a lot of work to do, but we are actually having genuine fun.
We are dancing a...
With a lonely goat herd who sang... Thank you, Frosty. So Faye and Giovanni are doing the Charleston to Lonely Goat Herd.
Yeah.
Tell us what you can about her outfit.
Because they're doing Charleston, she's going to be in culottes rather than a skirt.
Okay.
And you can see we've got rose pink on the top, Barbados blue through the middle. We've got 3 pieces. We've got a separate waspy belt, leotard and skirt, so that we can fit it correctly because they're going to be doing lots of lifts and everything that you've seen in the VT. Giovanni's also wearing shorts, which we're a little bit worried about because he's got quite hairy legs.
Has he got hairy legs? Should he wax? Or should he leave him hairy? Hairy and proud, I say.
He's gonna kill us, isn't he? Poor boy. So yeah, they're both in shorts, but we've got a candy striped cotton with a frill that's been inserted in the hem only, so we keep it nice and light. Lots of crystal around the top area, but hopefully not too much as we go through the costume because it tends to scratch them and interfere with their lifts and things.
Lots of lifts in Charleston, of course. Next up, it is Joseph, our amazing Technicolor Dreamboat. Right, it's time to meet our first guest. The judges loved their dreamy waltz at the weekend, awarding them the highest scores of the night. Anything you'd like to say?
I would like to say thank you!
Thank you! It's Faye and Giovanni.
Thank you!
Seamless grace and control, beautiful work. The pivots at the end were so spectacular, I thought it was exquisite.
That really was a upper-class waltz.
Welcome. You look so good, the two of you tonight.
Thanks, I'll make an effort for you. Thanks,
I love that you do that. Well, Faye, last weekend went rather well, didn't it? Well done, you. Absolutely incredible. How thrilled were you?
Oh, my goodness. Wow, you never know what it's going to be like. We did the Paso Doble at Blackpool the week before, and you think, oh, ballroom, waltz, is it going to be boring? But it all came together, the lights, the choreography. It was amazing.
He's still singing to himself over there. And not only your joint highest scorer, but the highest scoring waltz of the series, ladies. We salute you. Giovanni, I love your get-up today, Giovanni. How confident were you feeling going into this one on the floor?
Well, we changed the dance on the Tuesday, we said last week, because of my back. So we were not really that confident by Wednesday. but we tried really hard. She put the hours on, you know, and we worked really hard, and I was really, really pleased on Saturday night after the performance.
So you should be. Even you had Anton de Beck's seal of approval. Look at him like a proud papa looking on at you.
And that's what we want from the king of ballroom, you know. You know, when he comes and say your waltz was incredible, it's like, thank you, Dad.
And he doesn't clap all of them. Which brings me rather handily to your own dad, Angus. He wanted for 10 Faye's. He'd gotten over the 9 from Craig. Is he all right?
Oh, I think it was, there's Daddy.
Angus. Gorgeous Angus.
Oh, no, he was really pleased with the scores. You know, we did really well.
I know, so well. It's unbelievable. Dame Darcy said it had seamless grace and control. Bruno called it an upper-class waltz. We're not sure what that means. I think brilliant. Giovanni, you didn't go easy on her, though. I mean, you never do you?
No. Every single week is getting more difficult because we are at the point of the competition. Everybody is great. It's amazing. Yeah. And that choreography was quite difficult. We had chasse, follow a whisk, double turn, into, you know, flags, and it was full on. But you delivered it. You did a good performance, so I'm really pleased with that.
Yes, good. Oh, thanks, Giovanni. Like at last. And the hard work has most definitely paid off because we're very excited this week. Yes, that's it. You two are dancing the Charleston to the Lonely Goat Herd from The Sound of Music. Here it is. Oh, very good. Well done, you lot. We should have rehearsed. How excited are you about this? You can't possibly be as excited as we are.
Oh, really? It's been a bit of a crazy week. It's very quirky, let's say.
Yeah, it's
quirky's good for Charleston. That's
it's Charleston has to be funny and silly, and you can be more silly than this song. I think it's a really nice song, and the character we playing puppets, so it's quite good.
You want to play puppets? So this you really are. They're going the whole hog. Plenty of viewers at home are intrigued, though. Hayley Douglas posted, "How on earth is the Lonely Goat Herd going to work for a Charleston if this is the dance the lovely Faye and Giovanni are doing for Strictly's Musicals Week?" I'm very curious about this. So are we, Hayley. How will it work, Giovanni?
It's gonna work. I think it's gonna work. Today we tried and everything was spot on. Again, I'd found something that probably you never seen before on Strictly. So I'm really excited for this.
Oh, leave us hanging there, won't you? Oh my goodness. And of course, in honour, you have been practicing your yodeling, Giovanni. Let's have a little listen. Sounds like a cat being
This is not me doing though.
It's not you.
I'm much better than this. Actually, we did the VT and the girl, what's her name?
Yodelin.
Yodelin.
A yodeling lesson by Yodelin.
There's a lady called Yodelin.
Yeah,
we should get Yodelin in, shouldn't we? I think she should be here. Faye, I can only imagine what your week's been like with yodeling. Are you a great fan of it?
Do you know what? His yodeling is probably better than his normal singing.
Yes! It's a breakthrough.
Wow.
How did... He's going to make her pay for that. How did rehearsals go at Elstree today up at the studio?
Okay, so today we saw some of the set, didn't we?
Yes.
We've got some brilliant stuff behind us. We saw the costumes for the first time, and it actually that's not the costume. It went actually really well. It's been quite a tricky week, hasn't it?
Yeah, we're lift as well this week.
So your back's okay, so you can do lifts now.
On the Charleston you can do lift.
Oh, I was waiting for you to say that.
On the Charleston you can do lift, so yeah, it's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, he's lifting
Scary
you.
for me.
Scary. Oh.
And me.
Enjoy it, enjoy it. Normally we would discourage being wooden in a dance, but is it fun being puppets?
It actually is. We've had a real giggle, haven't we?
I think you make a good puppet, to be honest with you.
What do you like? There was much chat with Vicky Gill yesterday about lederhosen. Now, obviously, you are up against it with rehearsals and filming and all sorts, and we were a bit worried about your legs. So, you know, because they're a bit hairy, aren't they? And you're going to be wearing shorts, Giovanni. So we've got some wax strips.
Oh, no.
Do you want us to do it? Faye, you could do it here.
Yeah, can I really?
You can get your own back.
Can I really?
Little comments. There we go.
Really?
Go on, give us your legs. Go on, Giovanni. It's all worth it for the cause.
Can I do this? Really?
Lady's saying no. He deserves it. Oh, here we go. Wax it it. Oh,
be careful, Faye.
quite painful.
Small part.
A small part. Here we go. And not that much.
Yeah.
Ready? Now he's going to yodel. He's going to yodel now.
Oh my God, I'm so happy right now. 3, 2,
Do it.
1.
Oh! Very good. And good luck tomorrow. It's brought tears to his eyes. Faye and Giovanni. There is a lady in the audience asking for that wax strip, really. Still to come, we see Anton de Beck take on his biggest challenge yet. Hold your hand on it. Hold your hand on it. We'll have a good old gossip with Shirley Ballas as well. But before that, our Strictly Pros have yet another epic group dance planned for the weekend. Mamma mia, here we go again. Look, that's a lot of hair. Will you please take your seats for part 2 of the Friday panel? Beauties. Let's kick things off with Faye and Giovanni. Stacey, it's a Charleston. They're puppets. The Lonely Goat Herd. How excited are you to see this?
I am excited. I love Faye. I'm not excited about puppets.
Okay, have you got an aversion?
I do. They creep me out a little bit. So that is going to put me off this dance, I think. But other than that, she's insane. She's also another one who's just got... How do they do it?
Unbelievable.
How?
Yeah. I know, and week on week as well. You never even see them have a lie down there. It's phenomenal. Tozer, last week they were top of the leaderboard, 39 points. Could they have a 40 in their sights at some point, these two?
I think anything is possible, and I think that this song is such a classic that if they bring the essence of what Julie Andrews had in this movie to the stage, I think they could get the 40.
I know, you've got to bring your Julie Andrews.
You got to put a little Julie Andrews in it.
Oh, my goodness me. Edith, you love the Charleston as a dancer.
I do love the I remember doing the Charleston as a kid.
Did you?
Yeah,
do you dance?
No.
Would you?
I saw her do some things backstage. I disagree.
In everyday life?
No, but my mum was in musicals and stuff. One of my earliest memories is her dying in Nancy as a 3-year-old, and my dad having to tell me it was make-believe.
That's quite traumatic.
Yeah. She was Nancy.
Okay.
Hi, Mum.
We'll talk about that in therapy afterwards. Yeah.
The Charleston's it's classic.
It's a good one, isn't
classic,
it? Okay, Charles and Karen. Now, West Side Story is one of your favourites, isn't it, Edith? I know.
What Giovanni has taught me is probably to have more confidence, to believe in myself. Makes me so incredibly proud that he's been my choreographer and my partner.
AJ has taught me even more resilience. He has shown me that